Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NG, and we are going to focus on completion of this super badge, that is super badge data quality and validation. So this super badge is having some prerequisites modules, that is data management, duplicate management, improve data quality for your sales and support teams, and then only we can focus on completion of this super badge. So I hope you have completed data management, and if you have not, I have already made video for this module. I'll be pasting the link of that in the description box. And in this video, I'll be focusing on completion of duplicate management so that we can further proceed towards the progress of the completion of this super badge. So I'll open this duplicate management in new tab. And if we talk about duplicate management, as its name suggests, that we are handling the duplicacy of the records so that it can be very beneficial for the admins, for the customer, for the prospect leads and more. So this badge is having two units, that is improve data quality in Salesforce and resolve and prevent duplicate data in Salesforce. So let's get started with the first unit. In the first unit, that is improve data quality in Salesforce, we'll get to know about that why the duplicate data is a problem, how we can resolve it, what are the possible solutions, and how it can be all beneficial for our users or even the sales leads. Now if we will get started with this unit, so first of all let's discuss that why duplicate data is a problem. So it is very basic that duplicate data is a problem because it might waste the time of prospects as well as customer. There might be a lead which can be handled by two of the sales representative, so that's the time wastage for the customer as well as of the sales representative, because two sales rep will be wasting their time on the same customer, and customer might also get frustrated that for the same thing that customer is being contacted by the sales rep again and again. So that's why, and even it can be appearing disorganized to the customer, that how can they not even manage or have the track of the leads, that if they are being contacted by a particular rep or not. So that's the thing. So for these purpose, we are having matching rule and the duplicate rules in the system. We will be discussing what is the procedure we can create those rules, and what are the difference between them. So obviously there is an advantage of duplicate free data to be having it more organized, to stop wasting time, and even by delivering or managing the Salesforce features with the team's trust and success in mind. So for what are the tools we are having for the duplicate management? So it is available for free for professional enterprise and the unlimited editions, and it can even help us manage duplicates for the business accounts, contacts, leads, person accounts, and even the records created from the custom objects. So it is highly configurable and even offers us far more than just exact detection and even the matching logic. So there are some standard matching rules are present, so which can detect based on exact matches, such as two contacts with the same name, such as Margaret Chan. But even we can set up a rule to include the fuzzy matching as well, which identifies the potential duplicate records based on the variances of the certain fields, maybe name, maybe street, maybe email address, things like that. So how we can identify the duplicate records and how to handle them. So first of all, there are two things, that is matching rule and the duplicate rule. So which one is to use when? So matching rule is to identify the duplicate records. So in the matching rule, basically we will define a criteria, and in the defined criteria it will identify the duplicate records based on the name, maybe based on the email, first name, last name, phone number, or anything, whichever field we will be setting the criteria on. So this standard matching rules automatically present for business accounts, one even for contacts, and another one for the leads. But if you are enabling the person accounts feature in your org, then we will get another matching rule for the person account. And then again, if we are enabling the padded account engagement feature, which is available only for the advanced or premium, then we will get again a matching rule for the leads on accounts. So this is about the matching rule. Now If we are already detecting the duplicate records using the matching rule, then what is the purpose of duplicate rule? So basically, duplicate rule comes into the picture when Salesforce encounter the duplicate records. Okay, using matching rule, you are identifying the records. Okay, that these two records are duplicate of each other. Then there must be some action you want to take, right? That either you want your sales rep or whoever is taking the charge of that particular functionality, you want that persons to stop making another create duplicate record, or maybe you just want to show them an alert and just want to proceed further. So whatever this kind of feature you want them to be having, for that purpose we can have duplicate records. And these duplicate record similar to matching rule. If we talk about the standard matching rule, so if we are talking about afterwards spring 15 release, then there are some standard duplicate records we are having in our systems for business accounts, contacts, leads, and even person accounts. But if we talk about the standard duplicate records missing, so these are not available in the before released winter 15, so that you might want to take into account. So we can simply just go to the setup if you want to create a duplicate rule or a matching rule. And even if you want to check out the standard duplicate or matching rule, you can just go to the setup, search for the duplicate or matching rule respectively, and go ahead. Now we will talk about in detail that how does it actually work. So you can see this screen, right? So after the duplicate rule is active along with the matching rule, obviously, then they are showing the alert, that is we have found one potential duplicate on the contact, and this is the duplicate alert for this contact. So how do you want to proceed? So basically this is the existing contact, and this one they are trying to create. When they are trying to create, they are getting this error or alert that we are finding one duplicate alert duplicate record. So how do you want to proceed further? Because they have not strictly stopped the user from creating it yet. Now let's come to the quiz. Our first question is, what's true about duplicate records? First option is, reps can rely on multiple records for the same data. They can waste your reps time. Third is, they are a safety net in case teammates inadvertently update a matching record. Fourth one is, they negatively affect your company's reputation. And last one is B and D. So B and D should be the correct answer, as it can waste your reps time as well as it can negatively affect our company's reputation as well. Now second question is, how can controlling duplicate records help admins? So first option is, sales team trust that you manage your CRM system with their success in mind. Second option is, you don't worry about sending alerts to duplicate email addresses for your sales rep. Third option is, you don't run the risk of adding Salesforce users more than one time. And the last one is, studies show that admins without duplicate records sleep better. So I believe first option should be the correct one. Third question is, eliminating duplicate data. First option is a manual and time intensive process. Second option is, takes the guesswork out of wondering whether a prospect is already a customer. Third option is, ensures that one rep does not try to qualify a lead that a colleague already owns. D option is A and C, and E is B and C. So obviously eliminating duplicate data is not a manual process, so A is already out of the picture. So B and C should be the correct answer. Obviously we are trying so that one colleague like one potential lead or record is found by a particular rep or a colleague, that we won't waste our time on that, and even it is taking our guesswork out of the picture. Now next question is, standard duplicate roles are available. First option is, on a first come first served basis. Second option is, if your Salesforce org was created in spring 15 or later. Third option is, if your Salesforce org was created in winter 15 or earlier. And the last one is for unlimited edition customers only. So B option should be the correct one. Standard rules are present after the spring 15 release. Now fifth question is, duplicate management helps sales reps. First option is, no when they are creating a potential duplicate record. Second is, add a prospect as both a lead and a contact simultaneously. Third is, merge a contact with a case. D option is A and B, and last one is A and C. So duplicate management helps sales reps when they're creating a potential duplicate record. Obviously, adding a prospect as both a lead and a contact simultaneously, I don't think that's the behavior of a duplicate management rule. And third is merge a contact with the case. So same. So I'll select A option only and let's check. I hope all answers are correct, and they are correct. Let's move on to the next unit of this module, that is resolve and prevent duplicate data in Salesforce. So as part of this unit, we have to complete a hands-on challenge. So first of all, just briefly we'll go through whatever the content is mentioned in this unit. They are again talking about what's the difference between matching and duplicate rules, what are some of the rules available for duplicate free data, and other things. So here is one of the screen. You can see all of the duplicate rules are present here. If we want to create a new rule, we can just click on this button and then select the object and go ahead. For the matching rule also, we are having a similar screen. The standard rules are there and all are active. If you want to deactivate it, you can just click on deactivate button. Otherwise, you can click on activate. So matching rules are here. So if we talk about how the matching rules work, so suppose there are contact and lead field. So if we talk about first name, we are having matching algorithm based on exact initials, Jarrow Winkler distance, Metaphon 3 and the name variant. So if the record contains a value for both first name as well as the last name fields, so those values are transposed to consider possible data entry mistakes. Now suppose if we are having a title, acronym, exact or even callback labeler distance. So suppose it will consider acronyms and full titles as well. So if one title is mentioning VP and another one is mentioning vice president, so this matching rule will consider that. Now next is mailing street. So if we are editing distance or we are having the exact value, so again it will match that. Now activating a matching rule, so that I have already mentioned that you can go to the setup, create a new rule, or even existing one you can activate or deactivate it. Even we can create a custom matching rule for contact. So they are giving us one example that if you want to create a custom matching rule for contact, how you can create it. So these are some steps. You can try that, or maybe you can just check it out. And then if we want to block duplicates with fuzzy mailing streets, that how we can do it. Again, for that purpose we will create the duplicate rules. We'll click on new and select the contact. Then we'll have the duplicate rule name and description. We can even, you can see record level security, enforce sharing rules or bypass. We can even have that option as well. And then we can have action on create or action on edit, that if we want to allow the duplicate procedure, allow the duplicate creation or updation, so we can click on a block or not. So that's how we can proceed, and we can again activate the duplicate rule as well. Then if we talk about that we want to have a report, we want to set up a custom report to check the duplicate rule work. How we can do it, we can just go to the report type and click on custom reports, and for sorry, for this example we are selecting the object as accounts and giving the report type a name and stores it is in category. So you can see primary object is account, we have given a label and the name, and then we have given description and stores in category. You must know that in the reports there are some categories like account, accounts and contact with opportunities, or account with opportunities, like that. Then you can select the option as deployed or in development. In development, reports will only be visible to the administrator and their delegates. So it is always better to select the deployed. Now then we have select the duplicate record items and then creating a report. Now we'll come to the hands-on challenge, and I'll just launch my playground in the new tab. Let's go through this activity, like what they are asking us to do. So we need to identify duplicate contacts using a matching rule tailored for our company. So we just want to identify it, right? They have not, at least in the above line, they have not mentioned if we want to block the creation or updation of the duplicate records. We just want to identify it. So for identifying purpose, what we have to do is we have to create a matching rule, and we want to identify the duplicate context. So what we'll do, okay, let me just click on launch once again. Okay, I think I'll have to create a new playground. So I'll just create a new playground and I'll be back with you. So now my playground is up and I have even launched the playground. So I'll just go to this here and I'll go to the setup as I want to create the matching rule. Okay, I'll just close this. I'll click on, yeah, setup is open. Now I'll search for matching rule. Okay, and this is matching rule. I'll click on the matching rules and here I want to create it on object a contact and rule name I want to give this contact with fuzzy logic. So we can dismiss all of this, close this, and now I'll click on new rule. I'll click on object contact and then click on next. First of all, let's give the rule name. Unique name will be populated automatically. Do we want to give description? It is not mentioned. Now we want to have this duplicate rule, sorry, matching rule on the field email, and matching method should be exact. It will detect the exact email and match blank fields. Don't select this option. Selecting this option, consider email fields left blank as evidence of a duplicate. Okay. So here I'll select email. Matching method is accept, match blank fields is not selected. Then we want to select first name and matching method should be fuzzy first name. So I'll select first name, matching method is fuzzy first name, and that's it. Now I want to save and activate this. So our challenge will be passed, but let's click on this, and meanwhile let's check this matching rule if it is working or not. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the contacts. Okay, so you can see this Rose Gonzalez, right? I'll just open this contact, and in this contact I'll go to the details and I'll see its email is rose@edge.com. So we are checking for exact email, right? So I'll just go back and I'll create new case, new. I'll click on this new button and Mr. Q and the counter, let's leave all the not required field as it is, and that's it. Let's see if I have any email. Yeah, email field is there. I'll just put this. Let's see if our matching rule is activated and if it is working. So see, the challenge is passed. We are close to the super badge completion, one step closer to the super badge completion. But let's check this. I'll click on save. It is saved. So this is not working, but yeah, I would like to check it again. rose@edge.com. I'll see if we are I'll go back to the contacts and I'll open even the matching rule. Okay, let's not open this. I'll go to the setup. I'll go to the matching rule. It should show us the error, contact with fuzzy logic. Okay, so first name is also and condition, right? So Rose, I'll click on new. I will not leave this until and unless. I'll just try this. Rosa, let's do Rosa, GN, and let's give the same email again and let's try to save it. Again it's saved, and now was that Rose? One second, let me open that. Okay, let's go to the contact again, and this miss, and I'll give email again and let's save. It is saving, that is fine, but the problem is it is not detecting. It should give us an error, right? Am I missing something? Let's go to the Rose see, even okay, matching rule is created. Do we have to activate the duplicate rule as well? I'll just click on contact with fuzzy logic. Let's give this only force sharing rule, allow on create. Okay, not report, only alert. Use on one of these records. Contact standard contact with fuzzy logic matching rule. We are using this. Add rule. No, sorry, remove rule. That's it. Let's save this. Activate it and let's try. I'm just doing this for the first time, so I just want to try and see how it is working. Now again I'll create one of the contact Ross GN and email is this one. Now save. Okay, potential duplicate code Rose G. So first name is also fuzzy, I guess double E I or something like that it will detect. And yeah, so it detected this one based on the first name and email. You can see last name is not the same, other details are not there. If I'll if we want to merge as well, then we can just select both these contact, click on next, and it is asking that which data you want to keep. So I'll select this one only and I'll click next and yes, merge. So okay, at least finally we concluded that how this duplicate and the matching rule is working, and this unit is done. If we'll refresh this for the super badge screen, we are done with data management, we are done with duplicate management. And again, to remind you that data management I have covered long back, so I'll be pasting the link of that video in the description. Please don't mind the quality or the way I'm speaking. It was one of the initial days, I would say. And yes, next in the next video will be targeting to complete this improved data quality for your sales and support teams. So stay tuned, and if you like the video, please like it, subscribe the channel. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt, if you want me to make video on any other topic or anything related to the Salesforce. Thank you. Stay tuned.